guys, good to see you again. I hope the feeling's mutual. Judging by my last video, I'm a little bit, I know some of you are a bit disappointed. Some of you are angry. But, you know, that's how it goes. That's how life is, you know, you just gotta just being honest. What do you want me to do? It's just the journey, man. It's just the journey. So don't take it too seriously. I'm on my way to, it's actually my day off. I'm on my way to a Guitar Center to make sure I'm going the right way here. Going to a Guitar Center because I have to get a chair for my my piano. In my downtime, I play a lot of chess. I'm really into chess and really into tennis. I'm in a tennis league. It's a doubles tennis league. I played singles, but where I currently live, so it's co-ed. So I do tennis, and then I play chess, and then I have this piano, man. It was like super expensive when I bought it. I think I was in the Navy when I bought it, and it was like, I want to say it was like $750, and I played it every now and again. I actually really enjoy it, but I've gotten off of it for a while, and I'm gonna get back into it because I need more things to, I need different, more high, I guess you could say intellectually stimulating things, and more just kind of, you're with yourself, if that makes sense. Is this the right? Probably not. Because, you know, I think a lot of us, we spend our time, like our downtime, unfortunately, like consuming information. A lot of people consume videos online, information online, and this is kind of what I wanted to touch on, because it's also what I've noticed in my videos, in the comments section. It really is like everything in life is about mind control. It's of utmost importance. Utmost. That's not a word. Utmost importance. There's some word like that, but utmost importance that I think especially as men, especially, you have to know who you are. And I think this is becoming increasingly more difficult the more technology comes into play here. I think so many people are conditioned and programmed by this algorithm, and I don't think they even know it. And I think unfortunately, a lot of people think like this, and I've been seeing this. You really want to get to a point where you want to know yourself to a point where you don't even really have a desire to consume outside information, because outside information is such a vector of control. It really can't control your mind. It controls what you think, even if you don't think that it's doing it. Every single video that you watch, every single like piece of information that you consume on a certain subject is forming your opinion, even if you're watching it subtly, slightly. Even if you're watching it and you're like, oh, this isn't really true, I don't really believe this. Subtly though, I think man, you have to be really careful. You have to be really careful because these things sneak in. These things sneak into your mind, and they start to form an identity there. And you start to lose the ability to think for yourself. You start to lose the ability to want to think for yourself. You lose the ability to have the courage to think for yourself, because it's easier to just go with the crowd. Because you feel accepted. You want to see what everybody else thinks. You want somebody else to tell you what's true. And you end up kind of following what everybody's kind of thinking. This is the wrong way. And man, this is just becoming so, because when I see people in the comments, especially my last video, because that was kind of, that got people's panties in a wad. And I don't know why, but they really didn't like it for whatever reason. And man, you just have to, it really shows me, I can see that YouTube really shows me how important it is that I keep my own mind, that I keep following myself, and I keep doing what I need to do and what I feel is right and true to me, despite what anybody else is telling me. And this has really been like sort of the theme of my life in a way. I'm gonna try to turn around here. I don't know, I might just park somewhere, but until I finish this video. It's really been the theme of my life, without going into too much detail. I've had, man, I guess sort of my I don't know, my niche, or my sort of what I'm known for is bucking the system, creating chaos, trying to tear down structures, power structures, trying to tear down thought, patterns, established patterns of thought and behavior. I really just like to throw a wrench into everything. I don't know why. Maybe I just like to watch the world burn. Maybe I'm kind of that type of archetype. But I don't know, man. I just see things and I'm like, fuck this. Why is it done like this? No. I see things that are done wrong in my mind, and I'm like, no, fuck this. It's probably a bad, I'm just gonna park and finish this video. It's probably a bad trait in a way. Maybe it's my greatest strength and my greatest weakness. Because oftentimes your greatest strength is your greatest weakness, right? Maybe. But yeah, I just like to challenge, really challenge, like, let's see what this is made. Let's see what this is made of. Let's see what this is made of. So I am that type of person. So just know that. Because I think that's that's just who I am. What can I say? I gotta be who I am. But exert yourself, man. Exert yourself upon this world. It's so crucial that you don't fall into, you might think that you're an individual, but you really have to examine this all the time, especially in this day and age, man. Every single bit of information you consume from the outside, you're changing slightly. Just make sure that like, man, you really got to know who you are. And this is, let's not get into, everybody's nobody. there is no identity. I don't really, no. I mean, yeah, but still, we're all unique expressions of that. So this is really becoming apparent to me that I need to make sure that, so that's why I'm kind of getting more into, you know, not, because I was spending most of my time consuming information, most of my downtime, and I've really gotten away from that over probably the last year or so, getting away from consuming information and more doing productive things myself. I'm spending a lot more time within myself, and I think that's really crucial. I still consume things that I enjoy. Like, I'll watch tennis. I'll really watch tennis because I enjoy watching tennis. But again, like, I'm not, when you watch something like tennis, you're not really being, I don't think you're really being programmed, you know, because you're just watching a sport. There's not like information that's structuring your thoughts and beliefs, because that thing can really, I've noticed that, man, I think it really did a number on me. All these things that I consumed about how to act and what to do, and I know there's a lot of stuff around, especially around you know, masculinity and like women and the dynamics and relationships and all this stuff. There's a lot of stuff there that I think is can be pretty harmful. Aspects of it, small aspects, are true, but you really just have to throw all of it out. You really have to throw all of it out and just discover. I always say the same thing. You just have to discover for yourself what's true, because then you actually start exerting yourself upon the world. You want to exert yourself upon the world. You want your I know in this community, oh, the magnetic field, your aura, oh. You want that to be powerful. You want that to be strong. And the only way that that's strong and powerful is you have to have a mind of your own. So, I mean, it really is to do anything in this life. And it's not necessarily like exerting yourself doesn't mean putting yourself in the public eye or putting yourself out there in the, you know, in front of tons of people. It doesn't mean like making a YouTube or trying to be somebody like of high status or famous or anything like that. It doesn't mean that. It just means you could be a very introverted, very just quiet, keep to yourself person, solid, you know, you kind of bask in your solitude. But if you know who you are and you know what you believe in, what you stand for, and you yourself have come to this through your own experience, you've come through this knowledge, and you're not swayed by what others think and what others think about you and what they say about you and all these things they believe about you, then the same applies. You have a that is exerting yourself. I feel like that's exerting yourself. That's exerting yourself. Because man, what's the quote where it's like, it's almost like if you don't know who you are, somebody's going to tell you for you. Like they'll like, trust me. If you don't know who you are, somebody's going to tell you. There's no shortage of people out there that are going to tell you who you are. And the crazy thing is, you know, all of them disagree, and we tend to listen to the negative ones. We don't tend to listen to the positive people that tell us how great we are. We tend to listen to the people that are telling us, yeah, how trash we are. And man, if you have all these people telling you, like I see in the comments, it's just, man, it's everything. It's you're the devil to, oh man, love this stuff, like everything in between. And if you don't know, like if you don't have the ability to really know what you're doing within yourself and what you believe and what you're going to do within yourself, man, like you'll get mollywopped by people, especially if you're doing something like YouTube, because everybody's gonna, like, that's what I say about mind control. Everybody's trying to tell you who you are. They're trying to change your mind. It's the constant, like, people are trying to take your identity. They're trying to change your mind. They're trying to get you to not believe in yourself. They're trying to get you to believe a lie. They're trying to, without even knowing, that's not even their intention really. But it's really like, it's really like what's going on though. It's not even really intentional, but it seems like that's just the product of people expressing their opinions about things. You see? And whoever can convince, like whoever's the most powerful in convincing people and exerting themselves, they're gonna kind of dominate the thought structures and behavior structures. It's not to say it's any one person, but it could be especially with this, man, it's like whatever you're gravitating towards in watching an information like online, it's just going to give you more of that. So it's just going to actually make you more, it tends to, with social media and our own personal algorithms, it tends to make you more extreme in whatever you're kind of believing. So it's hard. You gotta really be careful and make sure you don't get sucked into that. You have to break away and be like, wait, what if I don't consume anything? What if I don't consume any information? who then am I? What then do I do? What then do I believe? What then do I know? And unfortunately, there's just a lot of people that are getting devoured into this algorithmic beast, and they don't see that they don't see it, which is interesting. I mean, that's why they're in it, obviously. Because if they could see it, then they would try to extricate themselves from it. I mean, who wants to be controlled? Maybe there's a good portion of people that actually do want to be controlled. It's better to be controlled than, it's like people would rather be controlled than face the fear of being alone with themselves and having everybody in the world, kind of, you can get a lot of people against you in that way. It's definitely the road less traveled for sure, but man, you just gotta, it's almost like you gotta find yourself. You gotta find where you left yourself. You left yourself somewhere a long time ago. You gotta find yourself. You gotta go back and find yourself, reclaim, because each one of us is unique. You watching this, whoever you are, all you guys, you are unique. You're a unique expression. Nobody can do it like you. In some way, in some form or fashion, nobody can do it like you. Whatever it is. Nobody can say it like you. Nobody can express it like you. Nobody can do what you can do the way that you do it. And whatever thing that you're doing, or what, you know? Whoever you are, whatever expression it takes, nobody can do it quite like you in that way. You are unique. If you can find that within yourself, easier said than done for sure. Easier, way easier said than done. I mean, that's the understatement of the century. But okay, I think that's all I have to say. I'm gonna go get this seat. Talk to you guys later. That's it. It's the video.